question is, Nataraj, tell me your top 5 success stories as an MLA.
When I started, when I campaigned,
Right.
I gave some promises, important promises. And whether I have fulfilled the promises, that I have to now see. So most of it I have fulfilled.
Tell me what?
The main thing I said was the clean, green, pristine will be my motto. That is, we will have a clean Mylapore and a green Mylapore. So, because after that Bharata thing 2015, we went on a big tree planting thing in Mylapore. And also pristine, because it's a holy place. Mylapore is a holy place. Though, of course, you celebrate the annual Chennai festival August. And also you do it sometime during Pongal time. Pongal time you do that. அதை விட ஒரு பழமையான ஒரு நகரம் என்றால் அது வந்து மயிலாப்பூர் தான். மயிலாப்பூர் வந்து வாரணாசி எடுத்துக்கலாம், கயாவை எடுத்துக்கலாம், இல்லாட்டா பாட்டலிபுத்திரம் எடுத்துக்கலாம். அந்த மாதிரி அது மயிலாப்பூர் வந்து அனதர் கிறிஸ்டின் வச்சேன். இங்க வந்து கபாலி கோயில், சாந்தோம் பலிசிக்கா இருக்கு, பசிலிக்கா இருக்கு. அதே மாதிரி பழைய இதெல்லாம் அதுக்கு ரிலேட்டட். முதல்ல வந்து இந்த கோவிலை வந்து கிளீனா வைக்கிறது, அதுக்கு வந்து எல்லா நடவடிக்கை எடுத்தோம். அதே மாதிரி இந்த மாட வீதிகள் வந்து சரி பண்ணணும். அது ஒரிஜினல் மாட வீதி மாதிரி இருக்கணும். கடைகள் கொஞ்சம் இருக்கும். அதே நேரத்தில் மக்கள் வந்து புழங்குறதுக்கு நல்லா இருக்கணும்னு சொல்லிட்டு கிறிஸ்டின் இதை நம்ம குவாலிட்டியை மெயின்டைன் பண்ணணும். இங்கே இருக்கிற வழிபாட்டு தலங்களை எல்லாம் சுத்தப்படுத்தணும். அங்கே இருக்கிற கோயில்கள் அந்த குளங்களை வந்து தூர்வாரணும். இதெல்லாம் வந்து ஒரு முக்கியமான ஒரு இதுவாக நான் எடுத்துனேன். அப்புறம் வந்து அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து இங்கே இருக்கிற பள்ளிக்கூடங்களில் 27 அரசு பள்ளிக்கூடங்கள் இருக்கு. இந்த பள்ளிக்கூடங்களுக்கு வந்து இன்புட்ஸ் நம்ம நல்லா இம்ப்ரூவ் பண்ணணும். குவாலிட்டி ஆஃப் இன்புட்ஸ் அதில் வந்து நான் இன்வால்வ் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஐஐடியிலேருந்து graduates who are studying, they have started a NGO, Involve. That is the main thing is to go to these government schools, improve the inputs. அங்கே அவங்களுக்கு வந்து அந்த 3 Rsன்றத அவங்க மேத்தமேட்டிக்ஸ் எல்லாருக்கும் ஒரு பிரச்சனையாக இருக்கும். அந்த மேத்தமேட்டிக்ஸ் வந்து இட் இஸ் ஃபன் வே ஆஃப் லேர்னிங் மேத்தமேட்டிக்ஸ். அதே மாதிரி ஃபன் வே ஆஃப் கம்யூனிகேஷன். இங்கிலீஷ் மட்டும் கிடையாது, தமிழ், அதில் எல்லாத்துலேயுமே நம்ம கம்யூனிகேஷன் ஸ்கில்லை வளர்த்துக்கிறதுக்கு என்ன செய்யணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு இந்த குவாலிட்டி ஆஃப் இன்புட்ஸை நம்ம வந்து இம்ப்ரூவ் பண்ணுறதுக்கு அதை நம்ம வந்து ஃபுல்லாக நம்ம அந்த இடத்துல. அப்புறம் ஆர்ட் அண்ட் கல்ச்சர், பிகாஸ் மயிலாப்பூர் இஸ் த சென்டர் ஃபார் ஆர்ட். இப்போ வந்து யுனெஸ்கோ ஆல்சோ ஹஸ் செட் ஒரு டிஃப்ரெண்ட் மியூசிக் அதுக்கு வந்து ஒரு சென்டர் வந்து சென்னை அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அது கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. அதுக்கு இம்ப்ரூவ் அந்த மெயின் திங் யூத் ஹேவ் டு பி என்கரேஜ். So I located this Lazlo வந்து ஜவஹர் சென்டர் இருக்கு. ஜவஹர் சென்டர் கவர்மெண்ட் ஆஃப் இந்தியா ஃபெசிலிட்டி அது. ஜவஹர் சென்டர்ல வந்து the youngsters they go there and to develop their heart. எதுவாக இருந்தாலும் சரி, மியூசிக்காக இருக்கணும் சரி, இல்லாட்டா ட்ரம்ஸ். அப்போ நாம் பிடிக்க போய் that is a government of India funding was available to 1.6 crores not utilized for the past 4 or 5 years.
Right.
So I approached the government, spoke in the assembly. அதை எடுத்து அதை ஃபுல்லுத்தி நம்ம அந்த ஆர்ட். அப்புறம் வந்து அட்டெண்டிங் ஆல் ஃபங்க்ஷன்ஸ் அண்ட் என்கரேஜிங் த பீப்புள் அண்ட் இந்த மியூசிக்கு இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் கொடுக்குறோம். அப்படி ஏற்கனவே இருக்கு, அதை வந்து இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் மேலே எடுத்துகிட்டு போகணும்னு சொல்லிட்டு அதே மாதிரி ஐடென்டிஃபைங் பீப்புள், தி சைலண்ட் ஆர்ட் லவர்ஸ், சைலண்ட் பீப்புள் ஹூ ஹவ் பீன் ப்ரமோட்டிங் ஆர்ட், அவங்களை ஐடென்டிஃபை பண்ணி அவங்களுக்கு கலைமாமணி அவார்டு. அது ஒன்று வந்து சொல்கிறோம் லக்ஷ்மி அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அவங்க வந்து ஆர்டிசன் சில்ட்ரன். இந்த ஆர்டிசன் சில்ட்ரனுக்கு மியூசிக் தெரப்பி, லக்ஷ்மி மோகன் மியூசிக் தெரப்பி கொடுத்து அவங்களை எப்படி வந்து அது மிகப்பெரிய ஒரு அவங்களுக்கு வந்து எனக்கு கலைமாமணி கொடுத்து வாங்கி கொடுத்தாங்க கவர்மெண்ட்ல சொல்லி ரெக்கமெண்ட் பண்ணி அவங்களை வாங்கி கொடுத்தாங்க. அது எனக்கு ரொம்ப சாட்டிஸ்ஃபைங் திங் பிகாஸ் such people should be identified and given.
So you said 5 things, Mr. Nataraj, but tell me quickly, how did you manage to get these 5 things moving?
இல்ல அதுக்கு வந்து the support broadly the support of the people is very, very crucial. Working with the government officials, because I've been in government for the past 40 years, so I know how the government functions and how we have to. It is not just you just send a proposal, meet the top people, a minister or the
so what did you do?
No, go to the at the cutting edge level. Most important is the people who are there at the cutting, the junior engineer, assistant executive engineer, and then even if you take the conservancy staff, the fellow who sweeps the roads, he is important. So these people I connected with them and included them in my overall scheme of things, and that is why I was able to achieve something to a certain extent. The cleanliness, the most important promise everybody gave was that the transfer station in Hamilton Bridge. Hamilton Bridge was a transfer station. Earlier, Ramke had a system because of the movement of vehicles, restriction to the Nala, and all the Kuppe will be gathered in the transfer station. Night la move பண்ணுவாங்க. So அங்க இருக்கிற குடியிருப்பு நிறைய some people are there. For them it is a very big nuisance. There is hygiene also, health as everything. அது எல்லாரும் வந்து அங்க மீட்டிங் போட்டு ஒரு ப்ராமிஸ் கொடுப்பாங்க. Now I ensured that Urbesar was not supposed to come to zone 9. It was to go to some others. I fought and got the Urbesar here and said the transfer station should go. The local composting we should encourage.
So what is happening there now?
Now it is now empty. That is gone. The transfer station no longer there. In the new scheme of things, the transfer station எல்லா குப்பையும் அந்த இடங்கள்ல அங்கேயே நம்ம வந்து இப்போ மூணா பிரிச்சு the composting should be done locally. Suppose we have got 7 wards. Now we have 7 wards in Mylapore தொகுதி. அந்த 7 வார்டுலயும் ஒவ்வொரு இடங்கள்லயும் நம்ம வந்து ஒரு கம்போஸ்டிங் யார்ட் மாதிரி வச்சு அந்த வெட் வேஸ்ட் அங்கேயே பண்றது and more and more இந்த மல்டி ஸ்டூடெண்ட் அபார்ட்மெண்ட்ஸ் இருக்கவங்களுக்கு அங்கேயே அவங்க கம்போஸ்டிங் மெயின்டைன் பண்றது இஸ் ஸ்கீம் ஆஃப் திங்ஸ். அப்போ அந்த சேல் வரும்போது இன்னும் அந்த ஃபர்தர் வரும்போது இந்த ஆர்எஃப் இது போட போறாங்க all the bins. So binne illama once you identify areas where garbage is collected, the whole area will be binless. That is the ultimate scheme.
So I remember recently you said 63 slums are key. In Mylapore.
Everybody thinks that the elite.
It's an elite place. Now, in these slums, I mean, everybody talks about them, goes for the votes. What really would you count as 1, 2 that you've done well?
No, the main thing which I said was in the slums because they are all in dilapidated condition. All started in 1970s. I remember I was a student here. Visalakshi Thotam was the first thing which came.
Correct.
And similarly all the fishermen in the area. அந்த இடத்துல வந்து நம்ம இடிச்சிட்டு ஃபர்தர் கட்டணும் அவசியம் பேசினேன். And our honorable chief minister, deputy chief minister both agreed on that, and they announced immediately in the assembly. After my speech, they said yes, it will be taken up. So
redevelopment,
demolition. Because what's the point in திரும்ப repair பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கிறதுல பாயிண்டே கிடையாது, and it is a nuisance also. So அதை வந்து demolish பண்ணிட்டு பண்ணணும். Demolition is a very big exercise because people have to go somewhere else. Now the technology has improved so much. The construction can be completed within 14 months. ஸோ அதனால இப்போ அவங்களுக்கு ப்ராமிஸ் கொடுத்து அவங்கள வந்து வெக்கேட் பண்ணி இப்போ ஆலிமெண்ட் இது வந்து கிட்டத்தட்ட 1,500-600 crores-க்கு the demolition and construction of new buildings is going on. And nearly 500 apartments have been completed. Like Nochikupathu full complete பண்ணிட்டாங்க. அப்புறம் டொமினிகுபத்து கம்ப்ளீட் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ண போறாங்க. அப்புறம் வந்து குப்பைப்பேட்டை ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ண போறாங்க. ஆலயமந்தில் they have already completed about 250 tenements. So this is all is going to give them a good new lease of life. Not only that, இதுல எப்படின்னா all these slum areasல பார்த்தோம்னா குடியிருப்புகள்ல குடிசை மாற்றுவார் குடியிருப்புகள் ஏற்கனவே இருக்கிறவங்க அதுக்கப்புறம் அவனோட அடுத்த சந்ததி வந்து அடுத்த ஜெனரேஷன் சந்ததி வீட்லயே வந்து என் பையன் இருக்கான் அவனுக்கு அதை தவிர என்கரேஜ்மெண்ட் 3 கட்டமா இருக்கு. ஒரிஜினல் ஓனர்ஸ் அப்புறம் இன்னும் சில இடத்துல பாத்தீங்கன்னா டெனன்ட் கரையமா கொடுத்துறான் அவன் போயிட்டான் இப்ப அவனுக்கு வேறு. So now we said we give everybody. That is one very big thing which is a very large-hearted way the government is approached. They said all of them will be given, all the 3 categories. Because other places in other states, whoever is the owner, others will be just sent out. They said they have taken a very good view of these people. And not only that, 250 square feet, 400 square feet they are going to get. So some of these apartments will be worth about 60-70 lakhs. So they are going to get that. And that will be available in the rolled out in the next 1 or 2 years. So that is a very big achievement we have got in this thing. And இது வந்து என்னோட MLA fund, whatever is MLA fund. 2 things.
Okay, tell me about that.
So 2 things. One, whatever I can get from the government. Government என்னெல்லாம் வாங்க முடியுமோ அதை வாங்கி அந்த பணிகள் செய்யணும். இந்த ரோடு போடுறது, மற்ற மெட்ரோ வாட்டர் ஒர்க், and all the drainage work, everything. So capital expenditure சொல்றோம். So carrying assets. The other one is identifying things so that I can immediately give some relief to the local people through the MLA fund.
But tell me, Mr. Nataraj, all these MLAs, S.V. Shekhar onwards kind of thing, have said, we propose to the government, but these works under the MLA fund just doesn't flow out. What has been your experience?
No, see, there's always a problem there.
Tell me the problem. What is the problem?
No, in city it is a problem. In the district it is not.
Okay.
In the city there are multiple departments. So what Mr. Shekhar means is this.
Yeah.
So for example, Slum Clearance Board is there. Electricity Board is there. Then you have the Corporation Commissioner. Then you have the Collector. The Collector holds all the land. Now and then this Slum Clearance Board. Everywhere you have to get a clearance NOC from everybody. But now, for example, in the case of in Lloyd's Road, people wanted a fair price shop. And the fair price shop, the ration shop, they are going to Mandavali.
Correct.
So now the government subsidy is about 200 rupees. Whatever stuff they give, 20 kilo rice, 200 rupees subsidy. That's why auto that was the main complaint there. There I had to identify a place where I can establish 2 ration shops. And the ration shop on the Metro Water. Metro Water, but it is not in use. Metro Water, but use so I want to approach Pandi. I want to invoice you. See, this is an effort which we have to go through. Whereas if you take in a district, collector is one person who can do all this.
So tell me. So tell me this effort, one man cannot do it. So who's your team? How did you do it?
No, I see. Actually, ward-wise, I have got my team. Ward-wise, and of course, I have got a very dedicated set of youngsters. And for each department, I have got a fellow who will go and coordinate with them, break ice with them. So you have to have some kind of familiarity with them. So Mr. Suresh, Mr. Karthik, then Balamurugan. Then Rajkumar, these are the people who are there and they go to the field and coordinate with the officials and are able to do it. Okay. So, if I have a complaint on WhatsApp group, WhatsApp group is very easy to create. But only thing is how do you react to them and then get the things done. So immediately I ask him to put a photograph and my man will go there and check up and then he will take the photograph and contact the line officer. There's no point in contacting Prakash for everything. He can't do it.
Correct.
So nor the executive engineer.
Yeah.
Now you have to go down to the ground level, cutting edge fellow, most important fellow, the cutting edge fellow. So contact him. These people have license with them. Immediately that problem is resolved. So at least public are happy that yes, there is somebody to can immediately react.
So I want to ask you, although it has not been very evident, the role played by party workers in unfolding whatever you want to do. I mean, they seem to be there only at meetings.
Correct. The enormous potential we have.
Why is it not done?
In fact, the party workers, whether wrong is a misnomer, that party workers only surface during the election time or during when there's a party meeting.
Which is true,
they are visible at that time, but on ordinary days, they have to be motivated to work. That's very important.
Have you
yes, that's what I did. I drew a lot of things from them. And they are spread all over and they have penetrated. See, if you take, when you say a political party is cadre-based party, cadre-based means they have got people at the ground level, in all the areas. So that is there, and that potential we have to make use of them. Of course, making complaint one against another, all those issues are there. Like if you have any two.
So would you say you succeeded?
Yeah, I succeeded to a very great extent to get to tap that potential. And the potential was there, and they were also giving me. Of course, lot of negative news they'll give among themselves, but that and all you take the chaff and the grain, remove it, and then get it. So we are able to do that, and you say enormous potential, and they have got the ear and nose to the ground.
Yeah.
So that is to be utilized.
Okay.
So that we did, and I motivated them. We were able to get a lot of work out of them. Not only that, we have got the CSR fund.
Yes.
The last from 2014, the CSR fund has come in a very big way because government has said so much has to be spent on education, on health, and things like that. So I was able to tap that thing, and where we are not able to get out of the government or through the MLA fund, we are able to get that CSR thing.
Oh, you did that?
We did that. So, for example, the tank desalting of temple tanks, temple tank, Keshav Perumal, Siddhar Kodam, and your other Madhav Perumal Koil. So all those things we are able to get it done
through CSR.
Through CSR fund. So like that, people are there to, and again the public conveniences are there everywhere. We have got these PCs.
Yeah.
So those toilets are in a very bad condition.
Sure.
Maintenance bad maintenance.
Right.
So I was able to get these people under Swachhata Bharat scheme. because the government of India.
But tell me, Mr.
So we are able to
Natarajan.
get that thing done. So
Okay.
CSR work we are able to get done.
Okay.
Apart from that, the MLA front we have not completed. முக்கியமா வந்து அவங்களுக்கு community hall கேட்டாங்க. Community hall வந்து in places where you have poor people living. For them, it is very important that within their locality they should have some place where they can have perform the small function.
Right.
You will go the car, இதெல்லாம் பெரிய பெரிய function இருக்கு. So அது எஸ்கேபி போறோம். அதே மாதிரி மீனவர் இவரோட டுமிங்கோ பத்தில 1.25 crores. Now to go and see, it is like any other private facility. In Domingo, we got a huge community hall.
Right.
What we saw estimated at 60 lakhs. Now it comes to nearly about 1.25. It's going to 1.25 crores. It's going to come up.
Okay.
It's sports facility for youngsters. See, Chennai, you also
The table tennis.
carried the news on table tennis. One girl,
Yes.
you know, national champion.
Yeah.
Now, Tamil Nadu, Chennai, and Mylapore has produced international stars.
Right.
Like Chandrasekhar, Jagannath, all the people are from this area.
Right.
Srinivasan,
Yeah.
and then Rajesh, all those people. So I said, let us have a community tennis facility.
Right.
And in Alfonso Ground, we created a facility where there are 6 tables, and it is going to be a really a good thing for the youngsters. So these are the, and then the gymnasium.
Tell me, you told a lot of nice things.
Okay.
Tell me frankly, what have been, I won't call them failures, but what do you feel you were not just able to do or is half left?
No. What I started, see, for example, this one of my key promises was that 5 kilometers of the Buckingham Canal passing through this
Mylapore area.
So from Hamilton Bridge up to Greenwich Road. Let us have it clear. At least this area, let us clean it up and make it, and also all the
Pathways.
Pathways, not only pathways, people who are there on the living there, they should be removed and relocated. And there is a High Court's order also that they should be removed, but we are not able to do it. Because
That's been tough.
That's been a tough call.
What else?
So we started now, but Kalviwala Street we have done.
Correct.
And that I was able to include it in the smart city project.
Right.
Earlier I thought I would do it as a PPP model.
Right.
A lot of people were willing to contribute for that. But Commissioner was kind enough to include that in the smart city project. Though it was confined only to Tinagar, so they included it in Mylapore, and it's almost going to.
What else you've not been able to push?
No, the other one is improving the enrollment in, as I said, quality of inputs to be improved in government schools. So that more people are attracted towards the government, because there is a craze for going for English medium and things like that. But government schools infrastructure is beautiful.
Yes.
Very huge playgrounds, facilities, buildings are there.
But what is?
No, I'm not able to change the mindset, because annually we are giving the school fees we are paying for the poor people and all that. When they come, I tell them, why go for English medium, go for our government schools, infrastructure schools. There is also one section, 2 sections are there, English medium sections, go for that. That enrollment, for example, if you take the Vivekananda school.
Yes, higher
secondary school, government school. It has got class from class 1 to 12, 120 students.
That's
120 students. So,
and it's not produced very good results.
No, that's right. But unless you got teachers in a classroom, there are 4 or 5 students. So that is the kind of thing, and very difficult. See, that is where I don't know what to do now. Of course, with the government announcement, the 7.5% reservation for medical seats from the government schools. So that can improve the enrollment. That is what I feel. But let us hope for. That is one area where I have not been able to fully successful.
Anything else?
In ensuring.
You think?
No. See, other thing is, if I, for example, in the MLA fund thing, I wanted replacement of some of these metro water drainage pipes are all very old. And all laid in about a century back and all that British time. Like for example, what we had in Sivasami Sale.
Always a problem.
Now it is being set right. Because again, it's a very big. They are going to connect from Sivasami Sale thing up to Adyar, so that the entire thing is taken, they treated, and then into the Adyar River. That's the big scheme which is going on now. It's the final stage now.
Right.
So where I said I could contribute from my MLA fund or something like that, they said no, only for new areas you can lay, but you can't replace the old pipes. These are certain things. Like for example, I cannot do anything for the police department. Police department, you got the quarters are there. Those quarters I can do some improvement. Or maybe improvement is, of course, the improvement is with the police housing corporation. But they have got a certain thing which is coming to the road, like for example the drainage and the water and many other.
Why can't you do it?
I can't. They said no, you can't because then
from the MLA fund.
MLA fund I can't do it. Or nor the government. So they have the same police department has to take it up separately and then do it.
Okay.
Same example you have in CAD quarters you have.
Yes.
Internal roads are there. I can't do anything to separate the roads.
Right,
It is an internal matter.
Got it.
These are some of the issues. And then again, as I said, in city, this NOC is a very big problem.
Right.
Getting no objection certificate.
From all departments.
So that delays and everywhere. For example, my predecessor, she surrendered 4 crores.
Yes.
Out of 10 crores, 4 crores was surrendered because they could not get the administrative satisfaction. Whereas in my case, I spent all the 12 crores. Not only that, the interest component of 44 lakhs. Because nobody knew that I don't think any MLA has done. Because the amount is drawn and kept in the bank.
Yeah.
It's a PD account.
Oh.
Every year.
So you get interest too on the MLA fund?
No, interest is generated automatically. Now that of course ultimately gets surrendered to the government. But I said that interest should also be utilized for the public. So we
can be?
Right, it can be done. I told them, I said,
use it.
Yeah, use it. They have done. Of course, everything is drawn by the government officials are handling. I only give the suggestions and so that 44 lakhs, the first time I think 12 crores and 44 lakhs interest also has been fully utilized.
So why haven't you been given an award as the best MLA?
I don't no. People,
Tell me.
People give the goodwill. That is good enough.
Yeah, you connected with people. Tell me how you connected. But you are an old Mylapore hand, so everybody knows you.
No,
you didn't have to work hard for it.
No, having been in police, that is helpful. Because
how was it helpful?
The policeman has to deal with the people. That is what I believed in.
Yeah.
Because I always.
But you are a tough guy, no?
No, management.
No, you're a tough guy. Where are you dealing with people?
The management by wandering about, I believe in that.
Okay.
Not MBA, NWA.
Okay.
So management wandering around. So even as a commissioner of police or a deputy commissioner was here, I used to go around and then meet people and then talk to my constables, sit with them. So not the whole thing that you should stand and I should sit, that kind of thing. So I should.
So you did that with the community?
The community I did.
As an MLA?
That's why I used to tell those people also when I visit these slums. நான் இந்த இடத்துக்குலாம் வந்திருக்கேன், குற்றவாளிகளை கைது பண்ணுறதுக்கு வந்திருக்கேன், இப்போ நான் உங்களை பார்க்கறதுக்கு வந்திருக்கேன், உங்களுக்கு கையேந்தி உங்களோட ஓட்டை ஆதரவை கேட்க வந்திருக்கேன் அப்படி சொல்லுவேன். ஏன்னா சில வேலை பிரச்சனைகள் வரும்போது நான் போக வேண்டியிருக்கும். அப்படிலாம் போயிருக்கேன். அந்த மாதிரி இதே இந்த மயிலாப்பூர் ஸ்லம்ல தான் அங்கே போயிருக்கிறேன் எல்லா இடங்கள்லையும். அது அந்த மீனவர் குடியிருப்பு ஏற்பட்ட பிரச்சனை இருந்தது கமிஷன் இருந்தபோது அங்கெல்லாம் நாங்கள் போயிருக்கோம். ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி அதனால moving with the people is not.
But tell me, why haven't you got an award?
No, people give that and award.
Yeah, but now comes the most sensitive part on the eve of elections. There are many people who have expressed themselves to say Nataraj must get the ticket back.
Okay.
But it looks like you're not getting the ticket.
I'm very grateful.
You're sad, no?
Well, no, I'm not sad.
Why are you not sad?
Whatever comes, you should take it in your stride. That has been my philosophy right from day one.
Okay.
I joined the service.
Right.
So I mean, in a service, government service, always there is a ups and down. That's what I used to tell my youngsters. It is a sinusoidal curve. It is never one graph which goes up. It goes up and down. So I am used to that. So whatever happens, of course, my work has to speak for itself, which I have done. And various other factors come in, politics.
But I think you said that ADMK would be well advised to retain the strongholds in the city. Why do you say that?
No, see, Madam used to say, you keep Chennai city in one, Tarasala, ஒன்றில் வந்து சென்னை சிட்டி வைங்க, ரெஸ்ட் ஆஃப் த ஸ்டேட்டை இன்னொரு இதில் வைங்க, ரெண்டும் ஈக்குவலாக இருக்கணும். அந்த அளவுக்கு பவர் ஹெட் குவார்ட்டர்ஸ்க்கு அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. What happens in Chennai gets reflected elsewhere. So இதோட தாக்கம் அதான் சொல்லுவேன். Even police also, we believe in off-site crime. That is what you have a neighborhood crime, then a crime which is localized, and off-site crime. What happens in Ayodhya gets reflected here. So the off-site crime is very important. அது மாதிரி இப்போ இங்கே ஒரு ஹெட் குவார்ட்டர்ஸ் இருக்கக்கூடிய தாக்கங்கள் இருக்கு பாருங்க, அது வந்து எல்லா இடத்துலையும் வைப்ரேட் ஆகும். அதனால ஹெட் குவார்ட்டர்ஸ் இஸ் வெரி வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். இன்ஃபேக்ட் அதுவும் எம்ஜிஆர் டேஸ்லேருந்து எல்லாமே இப்போ இதுவே வந்து நீங்கள் டிஎம்கே எடுத்துனாலே முதல்ல சிட்டியை பிடிச்சி கார்பரேஷன் தான் வந்தாங்க. அதனால முக்கியம். சென்னை இஸ் வெரி வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். அண்ட் ஐ பீன் சேயிங் 134 சீட் நம்ம வின் பண்ணினோம் ஏடிஎம்கே 2016. அது வந்து அம்மா வின் பண்ணி கொடுத்த சீட், அது அவங்களோட கேம்பெயினில். அந்த 134 சீட்லேயும் நம்ம ஏடிஎம்கே தான் போட்டி போடுவோம். அது சந்தேகம் அப்படி பண்ணணும். ஏன்னா தட் இஸ் அவர் ஸ்ட்ராங் ஹோல்ட். அண்ட் வி ஹவ் பீன் கம்யூனிகேட்டிங் வித் த பீப்புள் இன் தட் ஏரியா. அவர் ஃபேஸ் இஸ் ஃபெமிலியர். அதை வந்து நம்ம வந்து வேறு யாருக்கும் விட்டு கொடுக்க கூடாது. அந்த 134 சீட்டு. That is my, this I spoke even in the assembly. Assembly last day of the
assembly. You did say that?
Yeah, assembly last day sir. எல்லா இதில் இருந்து இந்த 334 இதில் தொகுதியில் நம்ம வேட்பாளர்களுக்கு வாய்ப்பு கொடுத்து வெற்றியோட நம்ம மீண்டும் சந்திப்போம் தான் நாங்கள் அசம்பிளியில் சொன்னேன். அதுதான் திரும்ப நான் சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கேன்.
So tell me, going back, why did you come into politics? You're not a political guy, are you?
No. See, again, politics வந்து fortunately, unfortunately, ஒரு மாதிரி ஒரு society ஒரு bad connotation வந்துருது.
Right.
Because as the saying goes, the Greek saying goes, if you don't take interest in politics, politics will continue to take interest in you. So you can't run away from politics, run away from governance.
Right.
So we keep on complaining, but we don't do anything. So most important thing in politics வந்து service, சேவை தான் அதுல வந்து முக்கியமா இருக்கு. அதான் நான் பார்க்கிறேன்.
So did you come because
of the opportunity to serve a wide spectrum of areas, wide spectrum of people, that kind of இது வந்து உங்களுக்கு politicsல இருக்கு. அதுதான் மெயினா வந்து.
So when you came in, what did Jayalalitha tell you? Did she tell you anything?
No.
Tell me.
She's got a very good sense of humor.
Tell me the joke.
நான் வந்து பார்த்த உடனே உட்காருங்க சொல்லிட்டு வேஷ்டி கட்டுவீங்களா அப்படின்னு கேட்டேன். Because I am used to uniform, pant shirt போட்டு தான் போவேன். நான் போய் பார்க்கும்போது கூட நான் ரொம்ப ஒரு மாதிரி டிப்டாப்பாக ஒரு கோட் போட்டுருந்து பேண்டோட போட்டேன்.
அப்படியே?
ஆமாம். இப்போ முதல்ல மீட் பண்ணுவோம். அஃப்கோர்ஸ் நான் நிறைய தடவை மீட் பண்ணியிருக்கிறேன் as யூனிஃபார்ம் ஆர் அதர்வைஸ் யூனிஃபார்ம் as chairman of TNPSC and all that. இப்போ when she was giving me the ticket, interviewing me for the ticket, that was the first time I went and met her. I went in properly prim and proper dressல போனேன். போனவொடனே அவங்க பேசிட்டு அப்புறம் சிரிச்சே கேட்டாங்க, வேஷ்டி கட்டுவீங்க இல்லைன்னு கேட்டாங்க. So the message was very very clear that you have to be in the outfit and of course in every sense of the term.
What else did she tell you? What else did she tell you?
No, she said we will do all the help for you and இது வந்து நீங்க பண்ணுங்க, நல்லா செய்யுங்க, ஆசீர்வாதங்கள் தான். And every time whenever I speak in the assembly, to raise a question when she was there, or I have spoken during the police demand, she will call and appreciate. That's one great quality in her. And பேசும்போதே ஒரு approving இருந்ததுன்னா she will smile, then she will turn back and then give a nod. I mean she is a great personality. அது சந்தேகமே கிடையாது. ஒரு magnetic personality. Very rarely you get to see in politics. அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு
Did you feel after her with the new chief minister, did you feel equally appreciated?
Definitely, because he is now the kind of thing which he is doing very fast, the way she was doing it, the way she was doing things well.
Yeah, but the connection between chief minister
no, that's what everybody this is a problem, you know, that the successor predecessor syndrome every organization has got, and there will be doubting Thomases when somebody takes over. But that is what Madam said. I won't anoint anybody. She said that everybody, like the way I have fought and come up, some leader will emerge and will fight and come up. That's what she said. So it happened. He is one man who is risen.
So has this man related to you well? Related to you, like she acknowledged you.
He's very appreciative. He's appreciative of everybody. He's appreciative of all the what we do, and whatever we ask is immediately done. See, I could walk into his room the way I could do with Madam. Because with Madam, everybody had to get this thing because of my earlier position. And since I know all the cops around, they will let me in. Where others had that problem. Whereas in my case, I can. It's not a question of security breach. Right. I can walk past the security.
Right.
That I could do with her. So same thing in his case also. Everybody has the access is something tremendous.
Very good.
This man, the access is so, and whatever you say, immediately he remembers and gets it done.
Right.
For example, this Kalaimamani awards and all that, I said to him, these are the people who have done so much work, and there's autism. People who are in that area, nobody. So he immediately acknowledged that. That and all very.
So you will be very disappointed if.
No, as I said, I will take it in my stride.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, but I am very confident still that I will get some this recognition for the work I did.
Good. So, in case that doesn't happen, Mr. Nataraj, finally, what's the future for you?
No, I will continue to see now.
Because most MLAs disappear.
No.
They become ex-MLAs.
No, I am
Will you remain in Mylapore doing the work?
Yeah, definitely.
Or do you need a long holiday?
No, nothing else. Because for me, work is kind of which energizes me.
So people can come back to you?
Definitely, they can come back to me. And not only that, I am connecting with the youth because having been a chairman of the Public Service Commission, I am conducting kind of a free coaching for the mentoring the youth that I do. So that will keep me very, very busy, giving them the inputs and all that. I have written books for them.
Sure.
So I am also
involved.
No, I'll be involved. I have started a online medium, Arthashastra, which is to give some kind of demystifying governance. That is the main this thing, so that people get to know about governance, about the constitution, about social issues. There are so many things coming up in. If you take farm laws. So people should know what are the farm laws and how who are the middlemen, and so many things we do not know. So any issue we get debates on either side of the spectrum.
Finally,
extreme. So I get the correct view.
Right.
So I do it online every week. We have a
class going.
Not a class. It's a kind of a public figure coming and talking to people. So big personalities, IAS officers, then people who have reached eminence, who are experts in these fields, they're coming and sharing their thoughts in both in English and Tamil for about 1 hour Saturday.
So finally,
okay,
if you do get the ticket,
okay,
what are your chances of winning?
I am very, very confident.
Very confident.
Very confident because
you get more votes than last time.
Last time in city, after Madam, I got the maximum difference in votes, close to 15,000 votes. Madam got about 35,000 votes difference in votes, by which I won. Now this time I told the CM I will double it, minimum 30,000 votes difference I will win. That I told, because now 2,69,000 voters are there and 1,36,000 women, and we, even if we have a 60% polling, about 1 crore 60 lakhs. Definitely I will cross 1 lakh. I am very, very confident of that. And the only thing is making people, the middle class and others, to come and vote. They are all very appreciative of the work, they say so many things, but they have to come and vote. That is very, very important. That of course hopefully they do. In fact, people have offered to work for them, work for me and all that. So very nice of them. But all they have to do is come and vote. So I am sure that our party will win. Definitely we will be able to make it.